Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning on this 05.23.2022. Current time is 05:29 a.m. And good morning, Chris Technician. And thank you very much. Subscribed at Tier 1. Let's see, they've subscribed for 6 months, currently on a 4-month streak. Okay, thanks. You're greatly appreciated, Chris, on that. I'm still trying to understand that aspect of the Twitch here, but this is good morning, and thank you for watching this on the replay. And we have Chris Technician, a faithful viewer and good online friend here. And I am Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich, here on twitch.tv. I saw that, twitch.tv. And we're glad to be here this morning. I'm also at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I like playing on this thing called the internet. And good morning. And last week of May. Yes, yeah. Let's see the calendar. Yeah, where'd this month go? Actually, we got only a couple more days, right? Oh no, this is the last full week of May. Yeah, last full week, as far as that goes. And good morning, Tina. Good morning. Glad to see you here on the broadcast. Another faithful viewer and online friend there, and. Both Chris Technician and Tina joined me yesterday on Twitter Spaces. Oh, by the way, I do have the morning coffee. Yes, with the half a teaspoon of cocoa. We did some Twitter Spaces yesterday morning and also Saturday morning. I didn't feel into the live streaming as much as I sat here. I was almost gonna to go on the vocal or here on Twitch. I did do a little bit of gaming yesterday because it's been over a week since I've been on the Lord of the Rings online game server. So I went on there and puddled around for about 20-30 minutes just before dinner. Coffee is good. Coffee is good. And let's see. So it was a pretty much an uneventful weekend, but a good weekend nonetheless. As far as that, I think it was a great weekend. We had some great weather. We had some rain showers, some thunderstorms that came through yesterday. Some that were supposed to come through Saturday, but I don't think I can't remember them coming through. But they did come through yesterday at about. It was supposed to come through about 12. I think it was about 2 o'clock or so. We got some rain and stuff like that, and then the puddles there. The robins are out along the driveway. They were having fun bathing in there, so that was neat seeing that. As far as that, we got quite a few robins around the house over the years. So, and I think they're the generations. We've been here over 25 years now, so I think there are generations of robins, and even the cardinals that are around. When we first moved here, the first cardinal that we had, we called him Roy. I used to have this red Astro, and on the red Astro, there would be this, on the side, the rear view mirror. Well, he'd stand there and look, and he thought it was another cardinal, and he'd be pecking at it and stuff. I'm surprised I never cracked the mirror, as far as that goes, and stuff. New Mexico is half burnt down because, well, that's the wildland fires will do that. There's yeah, I love cardinals. Yeah, Tina, cardinals, they're a trip. As far as we do have one dedicated pair around here, but I do see a couple pairs. Yeah, back to those wildland fires. They're pretty extensive. It seems like New Mexico is New Mexico. It just I think New Mexico is in the news for the wildland fires because there's nothing left to burn in California, and I would imagine a lot of those wildland fires are due to the fact of overgrowth, and some of the lands that we have, they're not maintained as far as taking care of the overgrowth. And when you get too much overgrowth, eventually stuff is going to burn and stuff like that. And wildland fires, and I've said this many times before, they're probably the worst fire to fight. as far as from a firefighter's perspective, because they sap the crap out of you, as far as that goes, and they can be very, very dangerous as far as that goes. There's different aspects of the fire, but the one aspect that when you see your first a crown fire, that's when you see trees that are like 30, 40 feet high, all engulfed in flames right in front of you, and the heat is so intense, but you don't really feel the heat because you're just hearing the sound of that ravaging fire just consuming that tree. It's something that sticks with you for the rest of your life. It scares the living crap out of you as far as that goes. So, and range fires, I've seen the range fires out there in Kansas when I was stationed out there as a firefighter for the Air Force, and they could move just so quickly with that wind, and it's something you never forget as far as that goes. But the Cardinals, we don't see them that much come summertime. And there's a robin bopping around out there in the side lawn, as far as that goes. So, oh, there they go. So, and I think in the back portion of my garage, I had this one little hole boarded up. I think the starlings got in there. They got some babies because when I go into the garage, I can hear the babies go cheep, 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 cheep. Hey, geez, Mr. Twix, hello, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, sir? Glad to see you here. And they're going on with the emojis there. What the hell emoji is that one? What the hell is that? Something, Moopa bouncer? That's pretty cool. And everybody's saying good morning. I'm just looking at my Surface 3 there as far as down here. It's a little smaller print there. This morning, currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we've got 50 degrees sitting out on the kitchen thermometer, and it was hot here Saturday. It was hot. We closed up we got this old house that's over 100 years old. We close it up right at like 9:30, and then keep it closed up on hot days, and it stays somewhat cool. It was sort of warm upstairs. There, we had installed the air conditioner, so the air conditioner, because it's hotter upstairs than it is downstairs when on the hot days. So the air conditioners, we haven't put any air conditioners in the windows down here on the first floor, but it was hot Saturday, very hot. We had a heat advisory, so that was pretty. So we basically buckled down. I went out a couple times. They had the solar panels out. They were okay. I should have put them out yesterday because the rain didn't. I thought the rain was going to happen right at 12, so I got up late. So, but it was pretty sunny up until the thunderstorms. And but currently it's 50 degrees here. They got 46 on the web page here. So and it's slightly, a little bit cooler. A little bit cooler. More clouds and sun today. High of 67 degrees. Winds out of the north. Out of the north? Wow, that's different. 5 to 10 miles per hour. Usually you get that from in the wintertime. The sun will be rising this morning at 05:39, which is in 2 minutes. It's 5:37 right now, so in 2 minutes the sun will be. Yeah, there's no real total overcast, but there's clouds out there out on the horizon as far as that goes. So sun will be rising at 5:39 a.m. and sun will be setting at 8:27 p.m. later today. And let's see, catch up. I know. Let's see, out there, Chris's way, it is 58 degrees. They're now in Deming, New Mexico, with a high of 81, and well, that's a little bit cooler than the 90 degrees, Chris. That's good for the firefighters who are out there in the field and stuff. So, and let's see, that's a helicopter. That's okay, copter. What? Okay. So, Jeeves, I used to have rabbit as a pet when I was a kid. Oh, okay, that's good. We had the heat wave yesterday and today. Oh, that's up in Vancouver where it's usually cool, or up there in Canada. And geez, I had a rabbit too. I named him Rabbit. Never had a rabbit. I had some friends that had a rabbit. We had a heat wave here yesterday. 51 Oh, Christopher from Washington State. 51 degrees here in Washington, and and a high of with a high of 63. Good to see you, Christopher. And good, everybody's saying good morning to Christopher. And yes, what's this? We caught up on the things. How do we get on a rabbit? I used to have a pet. Oh, okay, you just made the statement there. Okay. And so the it's a little cooler today, which is good, and we'll just see what the day brings. Of course, it's the start of another week, and I was listening to the beginning of the Friday broadcast when I set this up. I did just get a sound check on the Surface 3 with the earbuds, so I do a sound check and stuff like that. I got two ear sets, and I guess I called Friday morning hump day. I'm like, there's some things I pick up. It's like, what the frick did I say that for? It's Friday. It's the end of the week, but we're at the beginning of the week, and so that was interesting. And like I said, I'm just surprised I didn't do any real broadcast. I just was real lazy. Oh, we did start, and I could have watched some of it yesterday, but I ended up with the Mets won yesterday. They won. Who did they play? I forget. Who did they play? Anyway, they won, and oh, I know how I'll get to. The Mets won because I posted it on my Twitter feed. The score, and I think they came back. As far as that goes for the baseball, baseball is Colorado. They're out there in Colorado. Where Saturday they had coats on when I was watching the game. Yankees lost a doubleheader yesterday. They had the second game, the first game that wasn't televised, and it looked like they. Or was it the second game? Judge got the home run. They tied it in the eighth, but Chicago ended up beating. They won both games and stuff like that. Yay, the Mets! Yeah, the Mets. They won, and the Red Sox played Seattle. I think did they beat Yankees? Boo. Yeah. Well, we'll see that when they make it to the World Series, Chris. I'm a Yankee fan. I like the Yankees. I like the Mets too. I like the New York teams as far as that goes. They're both good teams. If they keep on playing the way they're playing, they hopefully the Yankees don't take a turn with the two game loss there to the Chicago White Sox, which I used to like them. I liked them when Yastrzemski used to catch for them years back, and when he left Boston. And I did like Boston at one time when Yastrzemski, Jim Rice was on there. There was a good. I used to watch them, and Tina, Mets fan. Yeah, Mets. Gotta love the Mets, as far as that goes. And Bucky, he's the manager of the Mets. Bucky, he used to manage he managed the Orioles, and prior to the Orioles, I think the team he managed the Yankees there. He was a manager of the Yankees years back too. So that's the baseball thing. So, but I'm sort of thinking if the Mets and Yankees keep on playing the way they're playing, we may have a Subway series here, as far as that goes for the championships. Never been a Red Sox fan. Yeah, just like. Stick with them no matter what. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, that was my kid brother there. He was a diehard Met fan. He loved the Mets, loved Tom Seaver, and as far as that goes, and let's go Mariners. Mariners, they're a good team. They've knocked the Yankees out a couple times and stuff like that. They've had some good teams there and stuff like that. So baseball is going strong, and then I guess football's still going with the USFL. The Generals, and that's a Jersey team, Tina. The New Jersey Generals played the Houston Gamblers, and I think the Generals won that. They're the better team. I'm thinking they won it. They were a lead in the last time I looked at it and stuff. I'm not watching as much as I should, as far as that goes. So there is some good sports going on this weekend, and but we are here on our Monday. So we start the routine once again, as far as getting it going. And let's see, I got a thought for the day, and I think it's a pretty good one. They're all good, but this one, Oh shoot, I forgot to put the guy's name. What the hell? Um, it's Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine wrote, I love the person that can smile in trouble. You know, when a person's, there's trouble right in front of you, just smile. Yeah, I could take care of that. Uh, that can gather strength from distress. Okay, they become more um, positive as far as getting this done, and they're not running away from what they're confronting in front of them, and grow brave by reflection. And I'm taking it. Reflection is when you look at something, there's a reflection. So the reflection is somebody else's strength. So you draw from somebody else's strength. So I think that's a good saying from Thomas Paine. The thought for the day, something to think about. I love the person that can smile in trouble, that can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. So it's that's a very positive statement. I forgot to put that's Thomas Paine that wrote that, as far as that goes. And let's see. I think Chris, you liked all those as far as that goes. What I posted this morning. Yep. And thank you for the retweet on the Monday morning coffee there as well, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah. Don't forget. I saw a commercial. Let's see. Last full week of May. Yeah, Christopher. Yeah, last full week. Yeah. And Tina says definitely. I guess that's in agreement to the thought for the day. I think that's. I like that one. It's right to the point. And don't forget, Top Gun comes out. Well, actually, it comes out the 24th for a sneak preview, from what I saw in a commercial, Chris, at some IMAX. If you got an IMAX theater, the 24th, which is Tuesday, they're doing a sneak preview. I saw a commercial on that. If you happen to have one of those theaters near you, you're going to be able to see it before the 27th. As far as that goes, I haven't planned. I'm not going to go see it right away, but Top Gun Maverick comes out, and that's going to be. I think that's going to be a good movie and stuff. I really enjoyed, and I've been seeing they've been playing Top Gun, the original Top Gun, here this weekend and stuff like that. And what did I watch last night after dinner? I watched Real Player One. I like that movie, Real Player One. That was a good movie. It's always a fun movie to watch. I'm surprised they didn't make a sequel of some sort, which would have been interesting, because that's a very good movie as far as that goes. Who did that? The guy who did Close Encounters. I think he did that. Let me see. Now I'm going to the Google here as far as who did Real Player One. Let's see. I think I hear the missus up too. So. Real Player One. He did Close Encounters too, I think. Let's see. Steven Spielberg. That's right, Steven Spielberg. And Ready Player One. Yeah, Ready Player One. Is that what it is? Yeah, you're right. Ready Player One. Okay. Ready Player One, and I put Real Player One, but it went to Ready Player One. Yeah, that's it's Steven Spielberg, and it's one of my favorite. I usually that's exactly right, Twix, Mr. Twix. Oh geez, my nearest IMAX theater is in El Paso. Well, if you want to go to the drive, or just wait till you can wait a couple of days. Like I said, I probably won't see the movie till. I'm not going to go right out. I don't go jumping at the movies anymore as far as that goes. What was the last movie I saw? I can't remember. For the most part, I like watching. We did watch. We start watching a series on Paramount. I was going to say Netflix, but it's on Paramount. It's called The Offer. The Offer. It's how they created the historical classic, first on the page that took every single Academy Award, The Godfather. How they did how they prepared and produced, and it's in a it's a good. I like it because it's a video game movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some good graphics in Ready Player One, but the offer talks about, and it's very interesting because it's based on, and The Godfather was produced by the Paramount company, so there's that's why it's on Paramount, I guess. But it's pretty interesting how all the characters that created that movie and got it going, and it almost didn't work. I remember I was just starting high school, and there was talk and stuff in the news, like Frank Sinatra in the news. He got in a fight with the guy who wrote the book, and yeah, and then they almost didn't make that movie because of the actual mafia and stuff like that. So there's some fact to that. I went out to our drive-in theater last Thursday, and they had a free showing of Grease. Oh, okay, that's a classic. Also, Free Guy is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, Free Guy. I've seen that. Did I see that a second time? I haven't watched it a second time. It's a good movie, Free Guy, with Michael Ryan. The last movie I watched was Morbius. I can't remember the last movie. I really have to think about it and stuff like that as far as that goes, and stuff. So it's just interesting that but Top Gun, that should have came out, like it's been on the shelf there for like almost 2 years because of COVID. So and it's finally, I think they wanted to wait because the Applebee's, you see the Top Gun movie Maverick, the film clips of it in the Applebee's commercial. So Applebee's is really taking it to commercialize the movie, I guess, as far as that goes. So let's see what else. I think the missus. Are you up? Okay. Good morning. Okay, she's out in the living room getting her coffee and stuff like that. So let's see. Do I have time to read this? Yeah, I think I do. Let me go ahead and read this one. I got a good story here, interesting story. And you might have heard that there's a big old black hole in the middle of our universe. They've discovered black hole at the heart of our galaxy is a picture for is picture, and they've taken a picture of it for the first time. A gigantic black hole which binds our galaxy together with its powerful gravity has been imaged for the first time. And I think they had an image of another black hole and stuff like that as far as that goes. And oh yeah, let's get to the dinner report, and then we'll get to this. The dinner report, Chris Technician original, as far as he popped it in there. So hint, hint, hint. The dinner report is a Chris Technician original that we like bringing here to the broadcast. The Monday. Did I get my title right? Yeah, Monday morning coffee 05.23.2022 broadcast. And Chris Technician for his dinner report had another double cheeseburger and fries. You had that the other day. Or no, we didn't have a dinner. Oh no, we did have a dinner report. I got to remember, we did the Twitter Spaces. We had a dinner report. Chris Technician, he DM'd me his. There's no chat in the text chat in the Twitter Spaces, but he DM'd me via Twitter his dinner report. And then Tina, she was talking. She was up and on mic there, and I appreciate that, Tina. That was really good. I had fun. That was fun. And so we had a dinner report on Twitter Spaces too. So let's see. But you had cheeseburgers, fries, and a Coke at Denny's because they ran out of Dr. Pepper. They ran out of Dr. Pepper because you drank it all. Tina comes in with enchiladas. Ooh, that's good. And then Chris, Tina, red or green? Oh, is there a difference? Oh, I didn't know. Had me some chili cheese dogs with some green beans on the side for Christopher. And I don't know if you want to ring in there, Jeeves. We had chicken Asian salad last night with garlic bread, which was good. It was good. It was good. And then I had an Eskimo pie, I guess, ice cream bar, as far as that goes. So let's see. Sounds good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was really good as far as that goes. Thank you. So back to the black hole. The capture relied on. Let's see, Chris Technician, Tina, red or green. Is there a difference? Enchiladas? Maybe it's the red or green peppers. Is that the difference? Anyway, while they're talking about the peppers there, the capture relied on collaboration of telescopes from all over the world acting in sync, and that's how they take pictures of these black holes now, collecting several millions of gigabytes of data to present the burning acceleration disk of what they're calling Socrates A, our black hole's official name. Socrates. And Tina says she doesn't know, Chris. Here in New Mexico, they're red or green chilies. I guess that's in New Mexico because I enchiladas. We just call them enchiladas. As far as that goes. What's the difference between a red and green enchilada? As far as is it the peppers they use in them? I guess. Let's see. How can one imagine a phenomena that sucks in light, something that's invisible and that we can only picture because of artists' interpretations? A black hole's gravitational pull is constantly pulling in and actually belching out hot gases and radiation, from which something known as the accelerated disk. The vortex of extreme hot energetic material swirls into the black hole, betrays its presence in the same way it's throwing a pound of flour onto an invisible man without revealing them. The photograph was a project of the Everett Horizon Telescope Network, EHT, which won Science Magazine's Photo of the Year for 2019 for the first ever image of it. So these are the same people that imaged the first black hole. And, okay, it's the chilies, red and green chili. Okay, gotcha. So these are the same people that imaged the first black hole, and the picture looks the same. This came out on the news a week or so ago. But that first one was called MESR 87. Readers will remember that just before the pandemic, a glowing orange ring on a black field appeared on the front page of virtually every news outlet because it was the very first picture of a black hole. And it pretty much looked what I think everybody imagined it. But this new image is special because it's our supermass black hole, says Professor Hino Felk, who also led the European team behind the image of M87. This is in our backyard, and you want to understand black holes and how they work. This is the one that will tell you because we see it in incredible detail. The German-Dutch scientist he told the BBC. So there's a BBC article. I'm going to probably post that up after this. It's 26,000 light years away. Sagittarius A is 4 million times larger than our sun, and the event horizon, the part of the space around the black hole where the laws of physics begin to break down in relation to its presence, is about as wide as Mercury's orbit around the sun, or around 40 million miles across. Wow, that's pretty big. One aspect of the discovery that's almost as difficult to wrap one's head around as the measurements above is that all the images used to construct the finished product of SAG-A were taken during the same observation period that gave us MESR 87 image. So these are telescopes that are on the Earth. So what's happening with Webb? We've yet to see anything from Webb, the Webb telescope, that $1 billion piece of hardware that's up there. So these are all from telescopes from down here on the ground. So the images that when they start coming in, just like with the other telescope that's flying around there, I can't remember its name. We're going to get some image. We're learning more and more about the universe we live in. Because I didn't know we had a black hole. I wonder if there's a black hole in every universe. That would be interesting. That's why you get that swirling motion and stuff like that. However, since Mezzer is in a neighborhood galaxy, the distance the light traveled to arrive here makes it appear static, while the proximity of Sag A, that's ours in the center of our universe, meant that the plasma in the accelerated disk, moving as it does about 190,000 miles per second, wow, was much harder to piece together because it's constantly moving and stuff like that. Because Sag A, that's our black hole, is a 1,000 times smaller than it's smaller than M87. Wow, okay. The structure of its disk changes 1,000 times faster, which combines with the reduced time the light needs to arrive here, meant a much greater challenge creating an image that wasn't just a single orange blur. So because it's constantly moving, they got to compensate for that. The brighter parts of the image are thought to be where radiation is coming right towards us. And there's pictures out there. Just go ahead and I'll put I'll post an article. Let's see, where's that link to the BBC article? As far as that goes. Yep, yeah, we're at the top of the hour. There's Chris, thank you. Yeah, believe me, I'm not in no hurry to get to work. Yeah, I get there on time. We're right on schedule there. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, black hole, first picture of Milky Way. So I'll post this up on my Twitter feed, a picture of it, and this BBC article as far as that goes, and that should be pretty interesting as far as that goes. And so it just we some people say, well, why do we need to be aware of it? That's way over there, and you can't even comprehend the distance. It's affecting us. That's how big these things are, and it's just we got strange things going on here on Earth. We tend to look at, well, it's directly related to us. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's related to the stuff that's up there in outer space, many light years away. The sun. Look how far the sun is from us, and it has a direct impact on us every single day. And it takes 7 minutes for the light to get here, but when it does get here, it does affect our planet. As far as the moon, we just look up, oh, the moon's real close. No, it's quite a distance away, when you think about it, as far as that goes. And it's just interesting stuff that I like to bring and present here at the morning broadcast, as far as we go for a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD. So we're going to go ahead and cue the outro music and get our day started here. And I want to say thank you for Chris Technician, Tina, Christopher, and Jeeves coming in to the broadcast here. We're at 36. Oh, we're at 36 minutes. So thanks and ciao to you, Tina. And how far is the moon from the Earth? I don't know. Google it, Chris. I don't know. Oh, I know that off the top of my head. Google it. Google's your best friend on that thing. And bye all, Tina says. And have a great Monday, Chris Technician says. Thank you, Chris Technician. Thank you very much, sir. You have a great one, too. And as always, he comes in with the bazanga. You have a bazanga day today, guys. Christopher, you have a good one. And hashtag positive day. Start to the day there. Jeeves, thank you. Take care, everyone, Mr. Twix says. And this is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich saying you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble that we live on, and traveling through space as far as that goes. And we'll be tomorrow's audio on Anchor.fm, so we'll see you back here Wednesday for another broadcast on live streaming on Twitch.tv. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich saying, wherever you may be on this big blue marble, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thank you, guys. Have a great one.